just so I think my food arrived. Is really is what it is. So
that is super important.
All
right.
I'm just waiting for. Okay, we do have Dimwit back. So Dimwit and Savage gonna call this last match for you, folks. And our predictions have 100% of the channel points going to Ook. So we'll see how that goes. But Dimwit and Savage, take it away.
And our players are.
I
can't believe that.
By facial hair, I think it's very clearly a toss-up.
Yeah, come on, people. I mean, I know I just said I was going for Ook, but come on, Dave. All right.
Find the audience.
I guess so. So, already a nice horizontal play from Ook to start the game.
Yeah.
But
and he really slammed that down. There was no joking.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dave was dealing. Oh, sweet tea from Dave. Dave was dealing with a lot of red blue up top. He cleared the blue, so now he's just got to work the red.
Yeah. Got a little bit of an advantage for Ook here at the beginning.
Yeah, but it's interesting. You know, he's got this lopsided board. The right is very high.
It's really funny, isn't it? It's all on the right. Yeah. On the other hand, I feel Dave is dealing with a little bit of trash here. So
that's true.
It's going to be interesting to see how he cleans this up. He's got a lot of blue to deal with.
And yeah, you know, he might. I was wondering if he was going to let that combo fire with the blue because he still needs a lot of blue, but he did, and so that exposes some red to work with.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all Ook needs to do is work on this column 8.
Oh,
and
look
he gets
at
the double blue.
Double blue.
Yes.
Oh, Dave made a bit of a misflip there.
Just one red needed for Ook, and he's out at a 133.
133, solid time.
And so now he is already in 7. Meanwhile, Dave working on that last blue and gets the double blue to be out in about a 148.
Just 15 seconds behind. Let's see, how are these boards? I feel Ook's board makes it tough to play with blue very much.
Yeah.
So he's having to throw away some of these pills that he's getting.
And a lot of those reds blocking, like you see the horizontal double red up there, really hard to reach up to. So
Yeah.
Dave has the opportunity to place more different pills.
Yeah, I definitely think there's more flexibility on Dave's board, and I think that's showing as he has taken the lead.
As I am very new to commentating, the numbers
really put him ahead.
Yeah. So Ook's trying to work on those reds. He built up really high, but then he sort of had some cascading garbage. It's going to be a little bit tricky for him to clear out that right-hand side. But he does have that horizontal opportunity. Gets it looking nicer.
I did like this clear of the high blue virus from theeedave to prevent him from having to think about fall time as much.
And it looks like he's setting up for a double horizontal possibility, the red and the blue. Meanwhile, Ook just needs blue.
Just a little bit of blue will do it for him.
And he gets it. He's out at about 323.
So once again, about 1 virus difference. Probably going to be about 15 seconds. Oh, down to 7 seconds. So Dave is bringing back that deficit a little bit here.
And I lost Ook for a second. Not a lot of places to put blue, but manages to clear out some.
Yellow at the top, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So I think when you have a top line that has so much of the same color, you've got to try to clear the ones that have the color you don't see underneath.
Yeah.
You taught me that.
It also makes it a very high priority to not just place let's say blue is the thing you have a lot of. You don't just want to be efficient with it, you also want to actually make the clears early, because that opens up places for you to move as you continue your play.
Dave had a nice combo.
Happen.
Yeah, Dave had a nice combo, but stuck that double blue on top. I think he's working on garbage. And it's always a tough thing to do. Just to decide whether to prioritize garbage or virus clears. But
yep. It looks like he's trying to stay as flexible as possible about how to clear these last viruses he has at the bottom.
Ook has a really nice setup going for himself. Yeah.
Just needs a little bit more red and he'll be out.
Yep, so now he just needs those reds. Dave a little bit hung up here. Luckily he's getting some blue, but he doesn't have a horizontal opportunity on the bottom.
Yeah, that last blue on the bottom is going to be a problem. It's under a bunch of stuff. It's possible that we'll see him make a horizontal off to the left, but it looks like he won't need it as he's opened up his blue there.
I'm really hoping for the double blue for Ook for his nice L, but he's getting
look at that setup.
But he's getting a lot of red yellow and does not need it. So
yeah.
So he abandoned his awesome swag play, but left kind of, there's a smaller lead now from him. Nice horizontal from Dave. This is a really nice even top line. I've been trying to work this into my strategy. It looks really good for little drop clears.
Yeah. Keeping it even is an important skill. One that I am still terrible at, I think. And we could all probably use some practice on that one. Meanwhile, Ooks made himself a little bit of a tower 2 and 3.
Yeah,
it's gonna be important for him to chop that down.
And he was getting all that red yellow before, and now he needs some red to work on those towers. And it's not really coming, so he's throwing away.
There.
Yeah, he's throwing away a lot. And I hope it doesn't come back to bite him.
Yeah, and Dave mostly needs red at this point. He's very slightly ahead, but I think the fact that he can only use red is going to be a little bit of a stalling point for him.
It looked kind of like Ook was avoiding putting stuff on top of that red in column 2, but he bit the bullet. I think he's just got to let it drop at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, but he gets a red. Oh, I thought he was going to use the red blue there, but working on his later game. Okay. So let's see. Dave, all of his stuff is higher up. Not sure what he's going to do.
It's a very close race here. Just who's going to get this last little bit first?
And
Looks
it's
like
Ook
is
with a
gonna be the one.
753.
By just 10 seconds.
Really close.
Wow.
Nice job, guys. Whew.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. I mean, that was it was just out of the first level, and then it was completely even from there. Every level after that was 10 or 15 seconds apart. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see this next match, whether the Dave can pull ahead in the first level and then maintain that.
We got a ready from Dave. We got a ready from Ook. So let's see if my prediction comes true. I said, I didn't think that Ook was going to sweep it. So, Dave, you better help me out.
All liars are fired.
And we got the countdown happening. And they're off. Okay.
Situation. Yeah, I think Ook's board looks a little bit better to begin with.
And he gets that nice horizontal, so that's clutch for him.
The interesting thing about Dave's board here is that there's lots of vertical space in columns 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
4. So that's going to be that's places that he can't really play for a little, which is going to be frustrating for him.
Mm-hmm. And Ook's done a really good job of drilling through this board. Not much that's high up, but also it's, you know what, it's weird. It's more in the middle. Not a lot low down either.
Yeah. And he's being careful to find ways to use his blue efficiently, as that's the thing that he needs the most of at the moment.
One thing I like about what Dave's doing is, you know, he's got that yellow off to the side. I was just about to say he's leaving it alone to prioritize other things, but went for it. Now he's cleared out for that blue horizontal, which will look great. And he's taken the edge.
Yeah. And he'll get out of 6 first at a 125.
It's a really nice time. Under 130 is kind of right where you want to be. And so he's looking good.
Ook at 135, so about 20 seconds behind. So as in the last match, super close at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And Dave going to work on the sides of his board, which is a good strategy. And he's just playing really clean.
The setup in his board is a little bit awkward. I don't know how to describe it, but have you ever looked at a board and just, oh, I don't like it. I don't have a reason. I just don't like it. That's how I guess so. Looking at this board right now.
So nice combos from Ook, back-to-back combos. But he does have a bit of a spire in, what is that, column 6? I don't even know how many columns are on this board. Whoops.
Counting to 4 is as much as you need.
I know, a misdrop from Ook with that red-yellow. And
yeah, that's making a lot of garbage, actually.
He is not liking it. Meanwhile, Dave is fresh and clean. Just needs reds and yellows.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely going about that whole bottom horizontally, and it looks really nice. It's gonna have
so
to
clean. There's nothing on the whole board.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
He's gonna have to take some drop time on the yellows no matter what, but he is in great shape right now. Ook needs a lot of blue. And Dave out at a 312.
Ook is setting up for some horizontals to clear up, and that'll do it. So he just needs a little bit of yellow and a little bit of blue to be out.
Yeah, at the start of Dave's board, on 8, really good. Just he has use for all the pills. Really working on that horizontal. He really wants it, and he gets that awesome combo.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Ook just got onto 8 and is already setting up for those horizontal yellows.
Here I think order is really interesting. Yeah, where are you focusing first on Ook's board if you're playing?
You know, he had that double yellow at the very beginning, and I think I would have used it to the far left to open that up. But
yeah.
But he got it eventually. Yeah. So Dave's gonna take some drop time on the right, and has a really nice.
To be in the driver's seat at this moment.
He does.
About 10 viruses ahead here.
Mm-hmm. Now, red is not super easy for him to deal with, but he really needs a lot of blue. But I think he's going to open up some red here. Meanwhile, Ook doing a pretty good job with his garbage. He has to address that blue-red situation. On column 5. Yes, I got it.
1, 2,
3, 4, and all Dave needs is reds, and he gets it. He's out at 5 minutes. If you get out around the 5-minute marker earlier, I mean, under 7 minutes is definitely doable for a 6 through 9.
Ook's in a funny spot here. He's sort of set up to clear things, and he can't really get them all, so whichever ones he doesn't get, turning into garbage.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dave's got a lot of blue to deal with.
Yeah.
Awkward placement, sort of like he's got one gap in between those blues in column 3, so that's going to be automatic drop time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Ook dealing with this garbage at the end of 8.
Yep.
Just got to throw away anything that doesn't have red in it, I think.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a spot. But he's opened it up now, so he'll just need enough yellow to clear that out. And he gets 2 double yellows at exactly that moment. So that gets him out at 603. But at almost a 25 virus lead here, this is looking very solidly Dave's game.
Yeah. Of course, he's got column 1. Unless he gets some nice lucky double yellow, he's gonna take some drop time there. Looks like he's working horizontally on that blue. Nice play. Ook going to town.
He's gonna have a little bit of trouble with the red at the very bottom. He's sort of made some interesting piles above it.
And Ook just had a misdrop that he just cleaned up. He had like a double blue that he probably wanted to go someplace else. Nice tuck play in column 1 for Ook. Dave gets the double yellow, and now that column 1 is really nice and open.
And Dave will be out here very soon.
Yep, he's got what he needs.
708. Great.
Yes. Now we've got a Dave cider.
Whoa, look at that clear from Ook at the last second.
That's nice.
A crazy cross clear.
Ride the Dave wave. Let's do it.
So, not fired yet, I guess.
Haha! I know my Daves. They're always ready to go. But Ook is really hungry for this, the first win in his Dr. Mario career. So his first time out of round 1 would be spectacular for him.
Nice. That would be exciting.
So we've got the countdown, and Ook is ready to go. He started a little bit before Dave, but a lot of blue-yellow working.
Dave's board is very high.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be looking for ways to play his fills in pairs that don't involve drop time.
Mm-hmm. But he does have more clustered at the bottom than Ook does, so he could sort of stall a little bit and work on that bottom part.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So I lost Ook for a second, but looking pretty good, except for the far right. He's going to probably have to address that yellow. He's sort of working on it. He's going to get a fat log!
Whoa!
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, that actually puts him ahead here by a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
His board is a little bit scattered, but it seems like nothing is really super blocked from happening. He can still make progress on just about all the stuff he's got. So
yeah, and especially clearing out that blue, really, really good. So now it just has the reds and yellows to deal with, and that yellow's a little bit locked up. So this isn't quite what you want to see. And Dave's out clean at a 128.
That's the power of keeping your board completely clean, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But Ook's out at a 137, 138, and ready to go.
Dave doesn't really have access to any blue anymore, so he's going to be looking for a spot between red and yellow to put that garbage blue so that he can use all of it.
Really nice combo from Ook. Ook there with some clearing out there. Are we keeping you up, Dimwit?
What?
You're yawning.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Well, it's not because of the game, because this is an exciting match.
So yeah, so Dave's got
Dave's gonna
opportunities.
make a nice little long distance tuck there and get
Yeah,
a very efficient yellow clear. And
yeah, he's very good
playing
at
in
seeing the
between to get
chucks.
the efficient blue clear. So I really like these moves. Meanwhile, the board is very clean.
Yeah, but I'm not loving the tale of two sides here that he's got going on. Unless he gets to double blue, it's gonna be tough for him. Well, you know, he is a librarian. He loves literature.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I feel you. He's setting up for
Nice
horizontal there. Gets it.
Yep.
And he's gonna open up his last virus on the right. I think he's just waiting for some blue.
Yep, and he's being
And,
smart
at
about.
this point, it's really just does he get the red in time? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Sure.
Dave's gonna want to clear the blue underneath before he makes that horizontal red clear. Or just clear them both vertically.
Yep.
Why not?
And Ook's gonna get this double red. They're out. Ooh, so close to each other. 327, 330. Yeah.
Whoa.
Very exciting. But Dave.
Dave's digging for yellow, digging for gold.
Yeah. Luckily, things are going okay for him so far. But yeah, he does need to. I think he needs to clear out that red and just open up the middle of his board.
Which he's done. Good advice.
Thank you. Yeah. So,
So that puts him just a little bit ahead, but I think at this point the virus count is a little bit deceptive because Ook has set up a bunch of combos. He's got a bunch of 3s and 2s lined up ready to go once he gets the right trigger pill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a little bit of a
misplay. Yeah. Yep. And he knows it.
You can see him taking a breath there, taking a step back.
Love that double yellow. That's exactly what he needed. That's what he was working for. But yeah, he has to. I think. Would you go for that blue horizontally on top of that yellow? Find a way to do
100%.
that.
100%. Yeah.
And Dave's looking really clean. Doesn't need any blue. But
yep, just setting up the last few red bits here. Looks like he saw ahead far enough to drop some red garbage into a useful spot, which is always a fun thing to see. And he'll be out. 505. And Ook's last little bit here. I guess he's gonna need to get a lot of blue to open up the red. Looks like that's happened there.
I think he did sort of have an opportunity to go horizontal with the red, but now it's wide open. So
yeah, now he can do anything he wants. Yep.
Meanwhile, Dave working on a really even board the whole time. It's been really nice so far.
Yeah, the only color combo that he doesn't really have is blue-red, and he's just opened up one of those, so he should be able to use just about every pill on this board.
And now he had a double yellow blitz, which is always followed by a double blue in this game. So he should know that's coming. Nice combo from Ook. Wow, Davis. Well, I really wanted him to go for that L. He gets a combo anyway.
That's a nice way to clear up some yellow garbage. Ook is also dealing with a top line exclusively yellow. And finding some yellow pills here and there.
Yep.
But it is slowing him down a little bit.
Yeah, and really all Dave needs is yellow, and he's getting a double yellow, just needs one more pill half.
And that'll be it.
He gets it with the 646.
Amazing. Congratulations to Dave. He'll be advancing to round 2.
You know, I always cheer for someone getting their first round 1 win. It happened to me last month, but you can never count out a Dave. He loves the upset.
And this match, whoever won the level 6 won the whole game. every
Oh,
single
yeah?
time.
Wow. But it felt so even. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we really was even the whole time, for sure.
And Ook's finishing it out. Let's see.
That last little red.
Go horizontally with it. Yeah, tucks. Nice.